Wow, direct mail, I built a business on direct mail back in the 90s, and we were sending out 1 million pieces a year, and we would be lucky to get 2% return or something like that. The key to a good, successful direct mail campaign is the list that you buy and knowing your customer and getting 4 or 5 different lists, intertwining them, see who's on all of the different lists, and getting a really specialized list that's designed just for your target audience. Now, with list and direct mail not being as successful and people just throwing it away now, I think that I would skip that and go into direct email marketing. You can buy a list of email addresses. The wonderful thing about that is that you can find out exactly who opened your email and who didn't. You can send them multiple messages in over the course of a month, something like that, include coupons, some sort of call to action. You always want to send an email message that has some value for the customer. Don't just send them a message that says, here's our service, come give us money. You also want to say, here's our service, but if you read our newsletter, you're going to learn something that's going to help you now. It's a free recipe for a homemaker. It's a how-to guide for how to change the oil in your car if you're selling car services. Something of value in your message that's going to make them want to look at your email. I would switch to email, direct mail at this point personally.
Yeah, and there's a lot of conversation about direct mail with postal rates going up and limited less and less positive response rates. One thing I do like about it, similar to the email marketing, is it's very measurable. The response rates for direct mail keep dropping. Like for example, the flooring business it may be a tenth of, or about 1/4% response rate. But if my average sale is $3,000, I can work backwards and say, okay, how many pieces do I need to sell to know how many jobs I'm going to get? And that's a powerful thing to know as a business owner. So when I'm creating that marketing system that I need to generate a consistency of revenue, then my ability to sort of be sort of scientific and formulaic about my marketing process is powerful. So direct mail can be a powerful part of that. And the only thing I'll add real quickly to that direct mail piece is a lot of people look at that as sort of like in a vacuum, like direct mail is too expensive, therefore I'm not going to do it. But that cost to acquire a customer, once I get that customer, then I got to add the cost of, okay, well, wait a minute, from that customer, I'm going to get referrals. I'm going to get word of mouth. People are going to see me. So really that impact of that one customer that you acquire it could be expensive, but then if you start allocating that cost among all the other sort of customers you get from that one, the cost is somewhat diminished.
Chris was referring there to his lecture where he starts at the back and says, how much money do you want to make this month? And then goes backwards and figures out the marketing methods that will actually produce that number of customers and that exact amount of revenue. Well, I will refer you to that lecture, which is a really powerful one. Are you still using direct mail in your painting business?
I am.
You are. Okay, we're still using it.